So there's I-95 one more time. This is a 3D view of the storm. Now today, the storm heights are not that high. This is a tropical system. This is what we call relatively a low-top severe thunderstorm / tornadic low-top thunderstorm right there. 25,000 feet. Again, it is warm up and down in that column. This is not a hail situation. This is a strong downburst wind situation, a strong rotating thunderstorm situation where, again, in the very heavy rain columns, it's been hard to really pick up that couplet. But we were able to do that. This last image right there, Eric, looks like it may have been stretched out. But as we go ahead and let's go ahead and loop that product right there.
Yeah,
I want to see
absolutely.
Let's go ahead and get a kind of feel. Yeah, there it is. There's a big burst of energy right now over I-95 and a big burst of energy right along 100. I'm telling you, Bunnell took the brunt of this one big time.
First alert cheat, you know, just Tony Benalfi, easy for me to say, is tracking, keeping an eye on the skies. Yes, I did. Hey, this is true. I ran 6 miles this morning and lost 6 pounds during that run.
I think you told me when it's above 92 that you tend to lose about a pound
a mile.
That's
yeah.
crazy, man. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water when you get.
I'm trying.
Yeah. You're shedding those pounds. Let me take you back outside. I'm going to take my gentle time running over to the key.
No need to step up.
All right, here's what's going on.
Tony, any relief in sight?
No, I tell you what, you're going to have to wait till October. Hey, we just had a quick shower here. It is quite sticky and stuffy out here. A little bit of water outside, and you take a look now at the radar. I can see a couple passing showers. Heaviest of the activity is approaching now I-4 through Volusia and northern Seminole County, so we'll keep tabs on that. Even a couple of showers now over towards the Florida Turnpike and I-75. Elsewhere, the showers and the thunder showers are going to continue to pop on up here over the course of the next couple of hours and build back towards downtown. Look at the gusts, though. You can see them now on this 6-hour radar loop right there. 40 to 50 miles an hour. Tampa down to Fort Myers. That is a lot of moisture coming up from the south around the center of our area of low pressure we're calling Colin. Now, for us tonight, the concern, we have southerly winds at the surface. But once we go upstairs at about 10,000 feet, the winds are screaming in out of the southwest. The purple hours right there. That change in wind direction with height is what's rolling and turning those thunderstorms that are trying to build, and that can create some short-lived tornadoes.
I went for a run late this morning, and by the time I got back to the house, man, it was smoking hot outside.
You need to jump into the swimming pool after that.
It's like a cannonball.
I was pressure washing my pool area. Jumped in a couple times.
I don't blame you.
Just to cool off.
I knew it was too hot outside. That's why I stayed indoors today, unlike these two.
Who's the smartest of the three? All right, let's take you back outside. Two things we're monitoring: this brush fire. Jim, you smell that today when you were running by the way?
Yeah, that's a big stinky one.
That's right up in your. That's right up there in your neck of the woods.
Yes, it is.
There. And then the other thing, of course, is the heat. And the question then becomes: are we going to get any rain today to help us with this fire concern? There, as you look just to the west of Heathrow, over towards Wekiva, there, the Springs. We've got that little brush fire ongoing there. It seems to be under control. Most of the activity today, however, is west of I-75. It may try to come back a little bit, but for all intents and purposes, with the easterly flow getting going, it's kind of hard to believe that we're going to get a shower over that area. I think it's going to be more off towards the west and then kind of fizzling out after sunset tonight. So I think the models here are a little bit off on where the placement of the showers are going to be. I think it's going to be well west of where that brush fire is. But the big story, everybody on Twitter and Facebook in the newsroom talking about the heat today. Current temperatures 93, 95 back towards the interior, even back towards the coast, upper 80s to near the 90-degree mark. Daytona Beach, we're at 92 officially today. Your feels like temperature right now 93. Feeling like 103 back over towards the Villages, 102 in Kissimmee. Basically a lot of triple-digit feels like temperatures today and again tomorrow. Winds today right now out of the east, maybe east-southeast, 10 to 15 along and east of I-4. So if you're headed to the Pride soccer game against the Houston Dash tonight, again, be prepared for the heat. Even after sunset, we're talking about temperatures holding in the mid-80s just like last night. Overnight low in Ocala, 73, 75 in town, 76 back towards Melbourne and Palm Bay. Up towards Daytona Beach, you are going to be settling in at about 73 to 74 degrees. Now, the setup for Friday, very similar to today. East-southeasterly breezes. Most of the moisture is going to be south and west of Orlando. We'll still have the heat out there. If you're looking for a cool down, it's not in the cards, at least not the next couple of days. Mid-90s inland, even towards the coast. The east winds don't kick in until very early in the afternoon. That will allow for temperatures to climb up above the 90-degree mark. But the feels like temperatures, the big story. Look at lunchtime. 104 in Ocala. We get you to 2:30. Almost everybody at triple-digit feels like temperatures, and even at 8:30 at night, still feeling like 95 to 100 degrees. So let's take a look now at your updated 7-day forecast here. Rain chances a little bit higher by Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. That'll knock our temperatures down from 95, 96 to 91, 92.
Very special kind of heat right now in Central Florida because there's no showers really to cool things off, and then we have our little situation in the tropics.
Yeah, so we've got a lot to talk about. Look, the heat's going to be the concern this weekend. Rain chances growing up Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, we're going to have to watch this thing in the tropics. We're going to break all that down. Let's begin with a photo from Eric Fisher here in Central Florida. Gorgeous Florida sunset over towards the coast on a gorgeous Friday evening. He said, although he'd like it to be a little bit cooler. Well, it's June, my friend. You know the dealio here in Central Florida. All right, as we take a look now at the satellite and radar, you can see what's going on. We had an active west coast sea breeze earlier this afternoon and mid-evening. Things are quieting down on now. You can see the storms passing west of Zephyr Hills, Polk City. Rain coming to an end for you. Pockets of 1 to 2 inches of rain here and pockets of 1 to 2 inches of rain in Marion County tonight. You guys doing pretty well in the rainfall department. 70s west, low 80s east. Overnight low temperatures aren't going to fall a whole lot. About 74 here in town, jumping up to 81 by 9 o'clock in the morning. Look at the morning temperature in Palm Coast, 76, 75 Titusville, 75 back towards Melbourne. Then we get into the forecast for tomorrow. Pretty similar to today. A lot of the focus would be on the west side of the peninsula. Let's say, call it just west of I-4, back towards I-75. Overall coverage of storms still low at about 40%, but the dynamic begins to change on Sunday. We have our tropical entity coming in to the southern Gulf of Mexico. We've got a rich tropical flow out ahead of it. Southerly flow means we're watching that moisture, and again, with a lot of heat. Afternoon temperatures in the 90s both Saturday and Sunday will produce those afternoon downpours, especially as the sea breeze tries to work inland. Now, low pressure still well down to the south, moving off towards the west at 12. Pressures are high, but with time, this is going to curve back towards the northwest, then the north, then the northeast. Look at this spinning area of low pressure here in Texas. That's why this will move back to the east. So the Hurricane Center giving this a 70% chance of development towards the end of the weekend or early next week. You can see the trends here. Here's 3 p.m. on Sunday now, trending north, then trending back towards the east as we get into Monday morning, Monday afternoon. Complements of that big area of low pressure looking like landfall sometime between 5 and 10 o'clock Monday night as it begins to cross the peninsula. So, recapping, big low pressure here, taking the system north, then screaming it back to the northeast there as we get you to Monday on into Tuesday. Latest computer model trends tonight. Showing a slow spin here Saturday and then on into Sunday. By Sunday afternoon, the first real chance for this to develop is the wind shear is going to be fairly light. Then you can see a nice little circular arc, little center of circulation here. So we're going to watch Monday night and Tuesday. That is going to be the greatest risk for severe weather. It's going to be the greatest risk for heavy rains. Let's break it down. Timeline Monday morning, watching their first feeder bands potentially coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico. Monday afternoon, Monday night, and Tuesday morning going to be the most active 12 to 18-hour window there with the potential for some flooding rains. In fact, this could be conservative, but for now, with the track and the latest trends, 4 more inches of rain across the northern counties, 1 to 2 to 3 inches Orlando on south. That is track dependent. If the track is farther to the south, everything shifts. We need you to check back in. Rain chances high Monday and Tuesday. Then we're back to normal Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.